How has the war in Ukraine affected relations among Ukrainians and Russians in Israel? I learned about this when I met this Ukrainian Israeli content creator, and I asked her what things are like here for Ukrainian refugees or Ukrainian immigrants. And she said it was great until the war started. Now, for the most part, just through informal polling, it seems like about 70% or so of Israelis back Ukraine. Russians who fled to Israel after the war started tend to hate the regime that's in Moscow. But what's interesting is that Russians who were in Israel when the war started tend to back Putin, whereas Ukrainians in Israel, to a man, support Ukraine. Another interesting thing is I spoke with this senior rabbi who was actually originally from Morocco. And when he became the head rabbi of this one synagogue that had a heavily post-Soviet population, he realized that Ukrainians were sitting on one side of the synagogue and Russians were sitting on the other. And apparently that wasn't the case before the start of the war. The other interesting thing is that nobody would talk to me on camera about this, not a single person. And I think that's because October 7th was such a horrible wound in the Israeli psyche that everyone wanted to be Israeli, right? Like, even if they didn't necessarily agree with each other, they wanted publicly to have solidarity with all of their fellow Israeli citizens while still not liking each other privately.